Hi, it's Carolina from Always Expect More, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Drunkard's path block. I'm going to show you that curves don't have to be scary. Ready? Let's get started. For our Drunkard's path block, you're going to need to download the templates. Once you have your templates, you can either cut your fabric into a 4.5-inch square for the inner circle and a 6.5-inch square for the outer circle, or you can use a larger piece to cut your templates, one here and then one inside there to save fabric. It's up to you. Just for ease, I'm going to use a 6.5-inch square and a 4.5-inch square. Place your templates on the fabric. You can put them either on the right side of the fabric or the wrong side of the fabric. Use a marking pen or a pencil to draw your line. If you're going to make a lot of Drunkard's path blocks, you can make yourself a more sturdy template to use. Then just use scissors to cut on the line. Repeat for your inner fabric. If you're very handy with a rotary cutter, you can cut these curves with your rotary cutter. But sometimes I think it's just easier to grab a pair of scissors. Repeat making 4 of these L-shaped units and 4 of these curved units. There are some quilters that are afraid of doing curves because sewing a curve seems like it would be a lot different than sewing a straight line. And in some ways it is, but in some ways it's really just a straight line that you curve into. When sewing a curve, take this piece and put it on the other, lining up this edge where you're going to start your seam. And as you stitch, you're going to bring the 2 curves together as you sew all the way around. Using a 1/4-inch seam, we're bringing our 2 pieces together so that when it hits under the needle, the 2 sides are at a 1/4-inch seam. The more you practice, the better you'll get, and soon you'll get to a point where at the end, the 2 line up perfectly. We take it to our ironing board, and it's super simple to press. Just press your curve out. Because we played with our fabrics, it will be a little bit out of square. Grab your 6.5-inch square ruler and trim up your blocks. Trim up any part of your block that's come out of square. You'll notice on this block, I didn't quite make it to the edge, but that's okay. This will get caught in my seam allowance, and no one will ever know that it wasn't perfect. Repeat this for 4 blocks. Just like with our half square triangles, we have some fun design decisions we can make. You can make 1 large circle. You can make an hourglass design. And this block, when repeated, will make an hourglass design in these corners as well. I like making a pinwheel. But whatever you want to do with your blocks is up to you. Once you've decided on your design, stitch the top 2 blocks together, and then the bottom 2 blocks together, and then 1 long seam will finish your block. Lay out your pinwheel so you know you're pressing these seams in this direction and these seams in this direction. Lay out your pieces one more time to make sure you have your placement right. I placed mine like this, and that's not the way I wanted. A quick catch, and now I can sew them together. Nest those seams where they join to make sure you get perfect points. You'll see here's where the block wasn't perfectly square. It's getting hidden right in that seam allowance. One final press. We've done this lots of times now. We know how to swirl our seams. Seams going all the way around and swirling that center. And our Drunkards path is complete. That wasn't so hard, was it? Be sure to follow us for more quilting updates. Leave any questions or comments below, and thanks for watching.